what it is, what it do. Okay, I want to try and bring a little bit more energy to today's video. Okay, and I want to talk for a quick second about raising the standard, or raising our standard. Okay, let's say that, okay, how can I put this? Long story short, whenever you think about who you want to be, think about who you want to be, and think about the things that that person does, and think about whatever you do now, okay? And really, I think about myself when I'm saying this, and think about what you expect from that person. Okay, like, let's say that you expect that person to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I am very guilty of not doing that. But let's say that that's what you expect of the person, that, you know, your best version of yourself. And that's the standard, is waking up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Okay, on weekdays, okay, if that's the thing. Okay, currently, well, you know, I'm guilty of this. Need to work on it better. Trying to work on it. I could do better. Is if I'm waking up later than that, I'm failing, essentially. I'm not doing as well as I could be doing. I'm not following the standard. Okay, if the standard is, yeah, we're lowering the voice here. If the standard is 3 hours of deep work in a day, in something, okay, or 2 hours of deep work, 2 hours of deep work in a day, and you do 30 minutes, okay, technically, I don't know if we should say failing again, but you're not following the standard. If we raise our standard, or if we follow a higher standard, aren't we more susceptible to actually achieving what it is that we want to achieve? A really good example, I feel like, will be the gym. Is if the person that you want to be has a nice physique, or a healthy physique, or whatever goal that you have for them in the gym, and that person goes to the gym 5 days a week, and you currently go 2. Okay, the way I believe that we're going to become that person is by doing the things that we believe that that person does. You know, if the future you that you want to be goes to the gym 5 days a week, why do you go 2? Now, maybe there's, you know, some life things in the way, I don't know, but let's just really be real here. You're just simply probably not doing it. But if we follow a standard set by the version of ourselves that we want to become, you know, it's almost inevitable if we really think about it. If a really good example is me with uploading this content, is if the standard I've set for myself, which I have, is 1 video per day. That's the standard I've set for myself, is 1 video per day. That's what I'm gonna do. At least I've set a standard for myself that I know that I'm going to be consistent with, and that is going to help me become the best version of myself. Because the better version of myself is a person who's building a personal brand. It's a person who's trying to help people. It's a person who wants to be a part of content creation in some form or some way. And I'm still learning about that. But if I'm not doing anything with content creation, then I'm not becoming that person. And so I've set a standard for myself to where I have to upload 1 video per day, because that's helping me to grow in getting familiar in content creation, and in being active in content creation in some form, right? Because I have set a standard for myself now, a standard by which the future me I would like to follow. You know, our future self, like I said, we don't just become that person overnight. I just don't see that happening. Like, yes, we can change our lives within a day, but really, like right now, you know, but pretty much almost at any time. But whenever you become that person, like, let's say that person adds on 20 pounds of muscle mass, you're not going to do that in 10 days. Yeah? I'm not trying to limit you here with beliefs, but I don't see it happening. Hey, maybe you can do it. But that's going to be done over time by consistent actions that you set a standard for. And maybe that's going to the gym 5 days a week. You know, eating 3 meals a day. Making sure you get a protein shake in after every workout. Whatever that looks like for you. So this video, I wanted to bring a little bit more passion, a little bit more energy. We changed the background again. Hopefully y'all like it. But I really just want to bring some energy and just say, let's change our standard. Okay, I'm not saying it's got to be something insane or something crazy. But like how I use the content creation example, I want to get into it. I want to do it more in some form or fashion. And so I've set a standard for myself to do a video a day, doable, etc. So hopefully you get my point in that. I really could just keep on going rambling, but let's upgrade our standard. I think that upgrading our standard is just going to change our lives over like period, and especially over the course of time, right? Like another example I guess I could use is let's say that you're working a job or something or whatever, and your standard, you set a standard for yourself to make $10,000 a month. Once you start making $10,000 a month consistently, you really don't want to accept anything less than $10,000 a month from yourself, because that's your standard. I've heard people say that you're only as good as your standard. I've heard people say that, yeah, really that. And honestly, it makes sense. So let's elevate our standard. Again, I'm just trying to be consistent with these videos. So a lot of time these videos aren't really planned out for the most part. I'm starting to get a certain time that I'm starting to record them and kind of upload them at night. Not really any editing or anything right now, but we have upgraded to my camera, my mic, and I'm trying out different backgrounds. So hopefully we're improving. We do have a video that I said had 22 views and a couple likes, up to now 30 views. Just, you know, we're trying to get a positive spiral going here. Life's good, life's great. Today's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful life. You know, let's just be happy and let's continue to strive to be the best version of ourselves. I feel like this was a shorter one, so hopefully some people made it all the way through to the end of the video, and I brought more energy. For anybody who's been watching consistently, let me know if you like that more, and I'm signing out. Peace.